Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gents. This is DafubFilm&TV, and lo and behold, we have a new trailer today. This is a trailer for Season 2 of Loki. I think this is one of the first MCU shows to get a second season. And I actually liked this show. I enjoyed it. There were some issues with it, and a lot of people, had issues with it that I kind of recognized and accepted after the fact, but I thought that unlike some of the more recent shows, particularly Secret Invasion, this show actually looked like there was money spent on it. In other words, it didn't have a preposterous budget considering the quality of what you saw on screen. This looked like a big budget production. Although how much of a big budget production, again, I don't know. Again, Secret Invasion cost 200 million. If this looks like it has the same production value or better than the previous season of Loki, and it costs the same amount of money as Secret Invasion did, well, then the people making Secret Invasion have got some questions to answer, to put it mildly. But without further ado, let us take a look, and then I shall give you my opinion whether you want it or not.
Hobie? Hello? We have a little bit of a situation we wanted to run by you.
Mobius! Wow! Great to see you again!
That's what's been happening.
Wow! Time slipping.
Wait, you know that?
Yeah.
You've seen that?
Yeah.
Can you fix that?
No. It's impossible to time slip in the TVA.
I know, but we just saw it happen.
Yeah.
I've been pulled through time between the past and the present. Hello? If what I saw is true, there's nothing that stands between this world and utter destruction.
Only one way to find out. Little good old-fashioned legwork. Listen, we have different styles. You're a man of action, which is fine. I take a more slow, deliberate, cerebral approach. It's really goodbye.
It's up to us to save this place.
Is this cracked?
You okay?
Whatever we do, we're playing God.
We are gods. But how do you choose who lives and who dies?
Make the hard choice.
It's him.
You better run!
War is on its way.
Come on, you're the god of mischief.
Always have been. Always will be.
A little over the top, don't you think?
I thought it was spot on.
In this one trailer, we get a kind of a distillation or an example of what has been the problem with the MCU content that has appeared on Disney Plus since its inception. The shows go from looking very high production quality / value like WandaVision and the first season of Loki. And from this trailer, this, irrespective of how it ends up as a show, how well written it is or isn't, how well put together it is, it isn't, whether they resolve any of the issues that the Marvel fan base had with the first season. I think one of the main argument from the fans, particularly the comic book fans, they turned Loki into something of a wuss as far as they're concerned in the first season. And I'm in retrospect, after the fact, when that was pointed out to me, I kind of recognized it, and and I acknowledged that to a degree at least. But the production value that trailer implies is absolutely and utterly through the roof compared to some of the other stuff we've seen. Now, again, I haven't bothered to watch Moon Knight, but I have seen pretty much, I think, everything else. I've saw the kind of Winter Soldier, Captain America show. I've seen again WandaVision. I've seen all the MCU shows to date except for Moon Knight, and this again looks like probably the most high production value of the shows from the MCU on Disney Plus again to date. Now, what's particularly bizarre about this trailer is what's just come to an end. Secret Invasion. I have done my review of the 6th episode, but I haven't uploaded it yet. I will get around to that soon. But Secret Invasion had apparently $200 million plus spent on it, which is again close to the top end of the budget you'd see for an MCU movie. And yet, you know where the money went, I don't know. I mean, the cast must have some very, very good agents who got them a huge amount of money, because Secret Invasion, looks, nothing. It doesn't look necessarily cheap, but it doesn't necessarily look, expensive / well made either. And with very little in the way of spectacle, very mediocre at best special effects / CGI. And yet, here we are, literally, God. Yeah, episode 6 at the time of recording was last week of Secret Invasion. So it's literally less than a week after Secret Invasion completed, we get a show that clearly looks hugely, from what we've seen in this trailer, hugely more expensive. There's time traveling. There's lots of sets that seem to be a pretty good quality. There may well be a good chunk of location shooting thrown into the mix. I'm sure they're using the volumes as well, but the show's kind of scale and production value look through the roof compared to Secret Invasion. Yet, I mean, is it possible maybe this show cost $300 or $400 million to make, and that's the reason why Secret Invasion at a measly $200 million looks so kind of cheap in comparison? Maybe, but somehow I don't think so. And so what we've now got is that what appears to be kind of an action / spectacle extravaganza coming at us in the form of Loki season 2. Whether from a story and characterization standpoint they fix the issues with that the fan base, particularly the fans of Loki in the comics, had with the first season, I don't know. But it looks like a prestige kind of appointment television, as it were, production, when Secret Invasion absolutely did not, and many of the previous shows didn't either. I mean, Miss Marvel show certainly looked more expensive in terms of production value than Secret Invasion, but it was also, again, the use of special effects was quite limited there, and again, there was a whole raft of different issues with that show, and I didn't particularly like it, and don't think it did particularly well. And how that will impact the Marvels movie coming later this year, which has been delayed again for more reshoots. I don't know, but this kind of, this shows like this looks like a very high production value show. Whether they'll fix the issues, as again I've mentioned again from the previous season in terms of story and characterization, I don't know. But it looks like, this looks like a show where Disney put its money where its mouth is, yet it somehow spent $200 million on Secret Invasion and got Secret Invasion, and I don't understand, how that happened. But it looks, that trailer as a trailer in itself, the trailer looks good, and the production value looks good. It looks, this is, if you like those blockbuster more MCU movies, you want spectacle and adventure and escapism, this is the show for you. And so I'll definitely be tuning in to watch it after this trailer. I mean, they'd really have to screw up another trailer or trailers if they put them out to reduce my interest in this. It looks so much better than Secret Invasion did, and some of the other shows we've so far seen from the MCU on Disney Plus. Good trailer, step in the right direction for Disney. Maybe under the previous leadership, Chapek was trying to cut budgets too much, and Secret Invasion was very badly hurt by that. I don't know. Although again, how you could cut the budget, down to just 200 million on a miniseries and end up with what the Secret Invasion is, I don't know. But someone's gonna explain at some point, an article, a long video, I don't know, a book on exactly how Secret Invasion cost that amount of money and ended up the way it did. But this is clearly not a rerun of that. And hopefully, I mean, if it's as entertaining as I found the first season, great. And the production values are maintained even better. And that would be, if they do pull that off, that will get an audience, unless of course the mediocrity you've seen on Disney Plus, including from the MCU and the Star Wars stuff since, has just badly damaged the perception of the brand, and the audiences as a result lost interest. We won't find out till it debuts, but in the meantime, I think this show has got much better prospects than Secret Invasion, which of itself was based on a very popular run in the comics and storyline in the comics, which, again, I'm not familiar with myself, but from what I gather online is a big one that could have been used much, much better than it actually has in the show. And again, hopefully this will do much, much, much better for Disney Plus than Secret Invasion did. And hopefully it won't get the kind of backlash that either this or, for instance, She-Hulk, which I still think is, believe it or not, a better show than Secret Invasion, because at least there's more action, there's more spectacle. Bruce Banner is in it, he's a popular character, he's in it in places and so on, and there's enough production value and spectacle in that show to say that it's still better than Secret Invasion, although Secret Invasion is not as quote-unquote bad as that show. It's better put together, but it's just so boring. Anyway, this is DafubFilm&TV, a very good trailer in my opinion. Got my interest. Hopefully it'll build some hype for the show, considering how poor things have been on the platform for the last couple of years between both Star Wars and MCU content. And hopefully the show turns out to be good. I'll be definitely tuning in, and I'll definitely review it. This is DafubFilm&TV. Let me know what you think in the comments on this trailer. Give me any positive feedback you can think of. I'll take it on board. And if for some strange reason you haven't already liked the video, please like it. And if for some even stranger reason you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so for some more absolutely scintillating content, I'm sure, just like this. This is DafubFilm&TV signing off. Toodaloo.